and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new readings every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Three of Wands. Okay, so I just want to point out that's very interesting how we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands on either side of the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Pretty sure I know where this is going, but I'm going to take 3 cards of clarity real quick. We have the Justice card. We have Temperance, again with balance. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have 4 cards on the table having to do with balance. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, the Justice card, and Temperance. What's interesting too is we have sort of these 2 cards that came out that are very similar to each other, having to do with planting the right seeds and taking the right actions. And then we have the Hermit. What I'm picking up on here, a lot of you are very much focused on what other people are doing or not doing, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what they should be doing better. A lot of you are sort of getting on your high horse here a little bit about what you think these other people should be doing on their path. But what you're sort of doing here, and this is why I said it was interesting that we go from the 2 to the 3. This actually is what's going to take you through that progress of getting from 2 to 3. But it's interesting that it's on either side of the Seven of Swords. It's interesting because the 2 and the 3 of Wands have to do with planning versus taking action. Kind of like having everything that you need, coming up with ideas, and then actually acting on those actions and getting the ball rolling. But what's interesting here is we have the 2 on this side, which looks like he's looking away from this guy here. And then this one looks like he's totally ignoring this guy who's looking back at him because of the way that the cards came out. Overall, what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be more balance and forward movement happening, as we already have kind of said with the 2 to the 3 with progress. But it's going to require you to steer your attention from what's going on with other people and focus on yourself. Instead of focusing so much on what these other people should or shouldn't be doing, you're meant to be doing your own thing at this time. You need to focus on what's best for you. If some of these things that these other people are doing is not in alignment with what it is that you want, you need to start balancing out your give and take. Start balancing out your energetic transactions of time and energy by planting the seeds to what it is you want to align to. Meaning that you may have to draw stronger boundaries or cut these people out entirely, or just remove yourself from the attachment of whatever their situation is, or remove yourself from the situation altogether. There is going to be healing for this person or people in your life, but it's going to be in the divine timing of their own path. You are not meant to be steering them at this time. This situation that these people are going through, they're meant to be going through on their own without direction from you. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't support them, but it does mean that you are meant to be focusing more on you at this time, building what you need to build for your future, working on the things that you need to work on for yourself. And this is an internal and an external thing, meaning that there may be work that you need to do and seeds you need to plant and nurture in your physical world and material material world, such as your money or your finances or your career. But this also has to do with planting the seeds for your future in terms of working on your inner work. For some of you, these things, it's you getting too caught up in the gossip or the whatever. That needs to be removed from your life in order for you to move forward with more light than darkness, with more positive energy and light energy instead of heavy dark energy. It'll also help elevate everything around you. Because when you're more positive, even if you're surrounded by negativity, you can shift the energy towards a more positive polarity. But that requires you to stand firmly in your boundaries. You to stand firmly in what you are choosing to give your time and energy to. These situations that other people are in, whatever they are doing right, aren't doing right, are doing, not doing, could be doing better, whatever, is frankly none of your business. You may be invested because you care about these people, but it's not your job or your responsibility to fix these problems for these people. It is not your responsibility to fix them. And you won't be able to fix them. If you are directing this person or these people and taking on their responsibilities, you're actually doing them a karmic disservice because you're not allowing them to learn the karmic lessons that they need in order to elevate to the next level. And it's taking away from the impact that you can be making in your own life with your own journey, but also with your own life path. If you're too caught up in these other people's things, you're not contributing the same level of impact to your life purpose and soul mission as you could be if you were focused on that and yourself. Now, to be clear, there's a difference between focusing on your own journey and yourself and the idea of that being selfish or being in a negative polarity where you just don't give a flying crap about anybody. I'm not saying that here, but if you're caught up in the gossip, if you're caught up in the negativity, if you are caught up in, well, they should be doing this and they're not doing that right, or they should be living their life this way, that's not really benefiting you or the other person. You may think it is, and you may have your heart in the right place, but really you're getting up on your high horse and trying to determine how that person should be living their life, which is really not your responsibility, nor is it any of your business. My advice here is not only to shift your focus, but it's also to question why you are so caught up in this energy. What is it about the situation that is drawing so much of your time, energy, and focus? When you get to the root of the why, you will better be able to determine when somebody actually needs your help and support and where that line is versus crossing over into that sort of dictating or taking on other people's responsibilities type of behavior. So your affirmation for this reading is, the decisions that other people make in their life is none of my business. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.